Welcome to Sjtc Jamb Training Center, where success begins. At Sjtc Jamb Training Center, we provide students with the right knowledge, strategies, and confidence to excel in Jamb and gain admission into their dream university, polytechnic, as the case may be. Join our community of winners today and let's make your academic journey a success story. Together, we make impact at Sjtc Jamb Training Center. Hello viewers, today we are going to consider Jamb Sensitization. Jamb is an acronym which means Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, while sensitization is a process of making something sensitive or known to an individual or a group of people. An individual that is preparing to write Jamb must be aware of somewhat fact and what it entails in order to succeed in Jamb. However, the person's mind must be set. Every negativity must be cancelled in order for the person to make a high score in Jamb. Necessary preparation must be put in place. However, on this video, the content which we are going to cover, one will be introduction, importance of Jamb, key area for preparation, common challenges students face, tips for success on the exam day, avoid malpractice, post UTME, then conclusion. Introduction: the Jamb Admission and Matriculation Board is a body responsible for conducting the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam, which is a UTME in Nigeria. Every year, millions of candidates register to gain admission into university, polytechnic, and college of education. Success in Jamb requires proper preparation, awareness, and the right mindset. Let me pause on this aspect. You have to prepare yourself. Not just preparing, there's a proper preparation you needed to make using the right syllabus in order to succeed. Next is awareness of somewhat key principle tips in order to succeed. The next is you have to get the right mindset. Your mind must be intact. That is to say, an individual will say, I can't succeed in this Jamb because my friend said it, that this one wrote it and did not succeed. I know that even myself, I will not succeed. From that point, that individual have the wrong mindset. So what we do at Sjtc, we correct that mindset and ensure an individual and all our candidates have or possess a right mindset in order to succeed. Furthermore, this sensitization aims to equip students with virtual information, aware of somewhat key points, strategies, and motivation to excel. Knowing that when they go and get tough, some students may move out of the way. But at Sjtc, we encourage them, share strategies, and even be a source of encouragement for them in order to succeed. Furthermore, importance of Jamb. Number one, the gateway to tertiary education in Nigeria. If you want to enter into university, you have to write this Jamb as the case may be. Next is determine placement into a chosen course and institution. The next, provide equal opportunity for all candidates regardless of background, whether poor or rich. As far as education is concerned, you have to sit for that post UTME. You have to sit for that Jamb in order to have that chance to be qualified into university or polytechnic or college of education. The next is help measure academic preparedness for higher learning. That is to say, before entering into university or college of education, there is a test you needed to be to write. That is to qualify. Is this person or this candidate qualified even to get into this university in order to further his study? So that is on that aspect, the importance of Jamb. Next is the key areas of preparedness. We have 5 of them. Number 1 is early preparation. Number 2, understanding exam structure. Number 3, use of Jamb past question. Number 4, technology familiarization. Number 5, proper registration. However, under number 1, which is early preparation, it means start studying months before the exam. That is to say, before the month, at least maybe 4 or 5 months as the case may be, start preparation in order to succeed. The next under this is follow the official Jamb syllabus strictly. Don't use maybe another exam body syllabus in order to prepare for Jamb. Example, you are preparing for Jamb and you're using YX syllabus. That ought not to be done. You have to follow Jamb syllabus strictly. Next, understanding the exam structure. Take note, you have 4 subjects. The first is English, which is compulsory, and 3 relevant subjects. The total question will be 180 to 200 depending on the subject combination. Your time allocation is 2 hours, so you need needed to know how to maximize these 2 hours in order to be productive. And at Sjtc, we teach our candidate and even ensure that they know how to utilize their time. Next is the use of Jamb past question. Practice constantly with past question to understand the pattern. Identify frequent asked question. Use the 4x4 method. That is to say, at the first book on your booklet, that is the past question. The first 4 years for that Jamb, the last 4 years of that Jamb, then at the middle also you divide it. You take 4 years forward and practice. Remember, 4 years backward and also practice. That is to say, it gives you the 4x4 method. Next is technology familiarization. The exam is CBT, which is computer based, not paper and pencil. Practice with CBT software or mock test. That is to say, ensure you are preparing yourself using a CBT software, not just paper and pencil, because that is what you are going to face, the CBT test. The next is proper registration. Ensure accurate personal data during registration. Whatever you put on that day, if it's a mistake in name, it will affect you along the way. So please be very careful on that aspect. Your name must be intact. You have to cross-check it before you even submit, or before the clicked submit for you. So just ensure you check and cross-check it. The next is upload correct O-level result. Once your result is out, then you now go and upload it. And if your result is not out, you can hold on. When it's out, you can now go and upload it. Next is choose institution and course wisely. You have to look at the institution you are going for, their cutoff mark, and even their financial aspect, so it should not be a problem to the family. The next is the common challenge students face. 4 of them are: number 1, poor time management during the exam. Some students will spend more time in a question, which ought not to be. Whatever question that is giving you a problem at that moment, you would cycle it with a number and will skip it. That is to say, just take note of that question and you skip it. You go to the next one. After reaching the last aspect, you can now return back and pick the right answer for it. So don't spend more time in particular question that is difficult at that moment. Next is over dependence on expo exam malpractice. Most of the people will say, I know that they will assist me, let me just go like that. It will not be like that. So please don't embarrass yourself. Prepare yourself and ensure you trust God and go and give the best inside you. Next is lack of seriousness until the last minute. Some people will be saying there is still more months, let me just relax, let me do something else, whereas they don't know that time is counting. So ensure you prepared early for maximum performance. The next is ignorance of Jamb syllabus and exam instruction. That is to say, some students will study, I've said it, without Jamb syllabus and desire to succeed. It may not be possible that way. So you have to stick to their syllabus. If it's for Jamb, if it's for WAEC, stick to their own syllabus, or NECO, ensure you use their syllabus so that you can score high mark. And also don't forget your exam instruction. You must focus and also be careful on the instruction. Example, English, they may ask you for opposite in meaning, whereas you are giving nearest in meaning. You have to be careful on that aspect. The next is the tips for success. 1, study smart, not just hard. Some students will say, let me cover all the textbook from beginning to the end. They don't even have a bearing. You have to be smart. Use the syllabus for Jamb and navigate your reading. The next is join a credible tutorial center like the Sjtc, which will teach you, motivate you, encourage you, and even show you tips in order to utilize your time wisely. We also cover the syllabus also for Jamb. Next is attend Jamb mock exam so that you can be aware of what you are facing. Next is use mnemonic, summary note, and group discussion. This will help you very well in order to remember somewhat concept. Avoid distraction like social media, peer pressure, and a lot of them. You have to be focused because it's your time and it's your season. Once you miss it, it's another year. So you have to be very careful. The last is take care of your health. Means eat well, sleep well, and manage stress. Don't do something that will stress you that much. You're busy up and down and you're not even taking care of your health. You have to be very watchful. So once we read all through and they don't have time to rest, You have to balance everything in order to be productive, please. The next is what on the day of our exam, what should I do? Take note, at Sjtc we even inform our students, even encourage them, even on the type of clothes to wear. When I say this, it means if your area the weather is cold at that side, we don't advise you to go with what a light clothes, because it will affect you while you're even writing the exam. If the place is very hot, you have to wear a light clothes, maybe like white, so what you can be comfortable while writing the exam. That's how meticulous we are even at Sjtc, to ensure that everything is set for an individual in order for him to succeed. 1. Arrive early at the Jamb CBT center. Next, carry only approved item, registration slip, valid ID card, and that's all. Don't go and carry your phone or your smartwatch, whatever. Put it aside. Your own goal at that time is to write exam and leave that center in peace. Next is what? Read instruction carefully before answering the question. I've explained this one. Next is what? Start with easy question before the tough one. At Sjtc, we even inform our students stop here, they should start with, we teach them, and even they plan and they ensure that they stick to it in order to what? Not to be confused on what to start with or not to start with. So at that aspect of preparation, we inform them what to start with, the easier one, then what they will proceed further. The last aspect is what? Manage time wisely. Don't spend too much time on a particular question. Next is what? Avoid malpractice. Don't go with the mindset that it will still help me. Jamb has zero tolerance for exam malpractice. Once you are being caught, please, you will not find it funny. Be careful then. Candidate caught cheating may be disqualified. It means 1 year is gone, just like that. So be careful and be wise. The next is what? Trust in your preparation and personal effort. You have prepared yourself, then trust God and even your own effort. After this exam, what next? Haven't seen your score or before your score, and your mind should be next is what? Preparation begin for post UTME, please. So after the Jamb, don't just relax and say, that's all, let me relax and recover. No, preparation begin. Why? Because post UTME is around the corner. So you have to also get yourself and use their past question for the institution and ensure you study well. The same you did for Jamb is what you also do for post UTME. Don't go and use Jamb past question now for the post UTME. Use the school past post UTME question and prepare yourself. The next is what? After Jamb, preparation for post UTME screening. All your papers, credentials should be intact. Keep update with admission requirement of choosing institution. You have to be on date. Ensure that whatever they are saying in the school, you are up to date with their information so that you don't miss the day for your exam. The next is what? Stay focused and avoid fake admission scam, because a lot will come that season. This one said this one said this, and you'll be sway out. So please be focused and avoid unnecessary information, which is scam from other people. However, in conclusion, Jamb is not an impossible exam. With determination, 1, discipline, tenacity to keep going, and the right strategy, every candidate can succeed. Sjtc Jamb Training Center is committed to guiding students through effective tutorial, CBT practice, mentorship, and continuous motivation to ensure admission success. I wish you all the best even as you prepare for your exam, and don't forget, you can do it. If you have written once and you failed, go again for it. If it's your first time, put all your effort and go for it. Thank you for watching. We hope you have learned something new that will bring you closer to your success in your Jamb exam. At Sjtc Jamb Training Center, we are committed to guiding you every step of the way until you achieve your dream score. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and our WhatsApp platform, Telegram, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our tips and tutorial. If you have any question or you want us to cover any topic, please drop it on the comment. We'll be glad to help. Remember, your success is our priority. See you in the next video, and keep preparing smart. Together we make impact at Sjtc Jamb Training Center.